co-founder and CEO of myStash. myStash is a savings platform, a money management platform that allows users to save more effectively through a save as you spend and save as you earn model. We also have other product features that can help people to save efficiently. We have Save Checks, which allows or helps employees to be able to save money directly from their salaries. So think about like pension style savings. We also have the merchant savings, which is save as you sell, and that's for online brands, online vendors, and freelancers like makeup artists to be able to save while they do their business. A lot of things I would say from my personal life have been leading to this moment. Firstly, I realized that just my background growing up, there was just a lot of emphasis laid on managing money properly, savings. I remember like back in secondary school, I used to help people to save, help people to manage their money. I was, I guess you could call me like a mini bank, because then when they gave us our allowance in secondary school, boarding school, people would give it to me. I would manage, okay, use this for lunch, for snacks, use this for offering and stuff like that. Yes, so I mean, I think that's one of the things that I know have helped me to be conscious. But then with regards to the idea itself, right? So the founding team had this idea, and we just were iterating on how people were going to be able to afford the solution. We realized that, some of the people who could afford the solution may not be able to afford it, not because they don't have that money, but because maybe they earn little bits and they may not have been able to manage the money properly to make capital expenses or things like that. And so we just went into this rabbit hole of why is managing money so hard? It doesn't have to be hard. It can be easier. It can be subconscious. We can automate things such that everyone's life is easier. Yes, and so that was how myStash was born, because we realized that why can't you save as you spend or save as you earn? Pay yourself a little tax every time you spend money or you make money, and over time those little sums or amounts of money are able to sum up to tangible amounts eventually. An interesting question, a well-loaded one at that. But what I do know is that the impact of COVID-19 has brought to the forefront of our minds the very importance of having emergency funds. Even before COVID-19, I would typically say that a lot of individuals are just one health crisis away from, financial challenges. And so COVID-19 came where people had to stop work, the economy slowed down significantly. And those who had little or nothing to fall back on, were put in really tight positions. And so now we know that, okay, yes, you do need to have some sort of structure to create an emergency fund for yourself. And so that has kind of really helped the whole idea behind myStash. Another thing with regards to also, we've learned from listening to our users, our customers, and their needs is now we offer dollar savings, and this is just to help to hedge against currency inflation, the naira devaluation and all of that. So it has helped the company in terms of our product messaging, like people understand now. It's even clearer now to see why you need to save. It also even helps in just general financial planning. You want to get that, new gadgets, you need to start a business, you want to expand your business. Just it's a structure and a more effective one, if I may add, of saving that helps you to go around your financial goals. Amazing. First of all, one of our key differentiating factors is being able to offer a painless or more autonomous way of saving, which is the paying yourself a percentage of everything that you spend or earn, depending on your choice, and so paying some sort of tax to yourself. So that's something that is not currently being offered by a lot of people on the market. Yes, we do have some commercial banks who offer that. However, myStash is bank agnostic, and saying that the average bank Nigerian has at least 2 to 3 bank accounts on myStash. They're able to link all their bank platforms, to be able to save as they spend and save as they earn. Another thing is the safe check, which is being able to give employees the opportunity to save directly from their salaries. That's something that is also not being offered right now. We do safe check in dollars also, and a couple of other exciting things we have on our products roadmap. But right now, I would say a combination of all of these things differentiates us quite well from our competitors. Firstly, where do I see myStash in 5 to 10 years? At myStash, our vision is to be the ultimate money management platform for young Africans. And so in the next 5 to 10 years, we want to see myStash, dominating the fintech space in terms of savings and investments for young Africans, being able to manage money better, and not just for Nigeria, like I said, Africa, sub-Saharan Africa for a start, and then other countries within Africa. In terms of challenges, it will be, the challenges that we face while starting out, which was, customer acquisition and building trust within the consumer space. This we have been able to overcome to a large extent. And just like I said earlier, just as we continue to iterate with user feedback, listening to what exactly our customers want, we have different feedback channels that ensure that we're constantly feeling the pulse of our users, intending users, and what exactly they want, to thereby ensuring that we remain relevant. I do see myself achieving that. But I absolutely love Bantaba. I love what you're doing at Bantaba, because then it creates a community where you can have access to other startups, you can have access to mentorship, and being able to grow. I have always believed in having a more collaborative than competitive approach to growing. At the end of it, you see that the core of all the different businesses we have is, aside making profits, for those within the business, is also serving the users and serving them, adequately, properly, efficiently. So I see Bantaba creating that platform for knowledge sharing, cross mentorship from both Africans in diaspora. We're willing to serve. I think it's really exciting, and I'm very happy and privileged, to be part of the Bantaba community. Hi, intending entrepreneur or young entrepreneurs out there. My advice will be, the fact that you want to solve a problem, I first of all would applaud you for that. The fact that you're going to put yourself in that situation to understand the problem, create that solution, sell that solution, it's not easy. And I'm going to first of all even congratulate you for taking that bold step of thinking about it. And then I'm going to go to the next step of encouraging you to actually take that step and implement. They always say ideas are a dime a dozen and everything, execution is king. I'm sure you hear all of that. So yes, please, I just want to encourage you to take that step. And community is really important. And so communities like Bantaba, there are other communities too who give you that, when I say soft landing, in terms of access to mentorship, access to knowledge sharing, being able to understand how to raise funds, how to go about regulatory issues, how to go about compliance, how to hire, access to talent, all of those things. So community is very important. And just, people are usually more often than not willing to help if you ask for the help nicely. So reaching out to people within the industry that you want to play to say, oh, I want to do this. How can I go about it, and all of that. And above all, just ensure that your product is giving value. Ensure that the people who truly need your products, who are willing to pay for your product, and that way it's even easier for you to, go on that journey, of creating a solution people love, like, and are willing to pay for.